What's going on, YouTube? I'm here today to be opening up a box of History Pack Volume 1 for Flesh and Blood. History Pack Volume 1, for most everybody who knows who's going to be watching these videos, is going to be a combination of Welcome to Rathe, Arcane Rising, and Crucible of War. Open the box because there's not a lot of boxes on YouTube yet, and what's interesting is, from what we're saying, you get about 12 Majestics per box currently, and which I've seen so far, besides the legendary pull rate being not so great since it's a supplemental set, is that there appears to be one Crucible of War Majestic equipment per box. So we're just kind of seeing if that's going to be the case. I do have 4 boxes here. I don't think I'm going to open all of them just because of how scarce the product is to get right now. Not from an investment standpoint, but just because I like to hold on to sealed product for my sealed collection, and as much as I would like to get a white bordered tunic, I doubt it's going to happen. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this open, which I have forgotten my tool, so hang on. And hopefully we will be doing a lot more box openings in the future. I just don't have the time because I have 3 kids. One of them is a 14-month-old, and the other one is about 3 weeks old, and she is currently sleeping. So best time to do this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I like the design of the box. And obviously, no paper packs, Japanese product. I want to say that the Belgian printers get the paper products whenever that happens. This is also obviously Wave 1. Wave 2 may be a different printer. But let's go ahead and take a look at this and see where we're at, and if these want to open. All right, so Mist Blossom, Savage Swing, Deepilate, Snapback, Read the Runes, Solid Shot, Gauntlet, Sand Sketch Plan for our first Majestic, which isn't fantastic to see, but it is what it is. Take a look. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. I'm sure everybody's seen these videos already. So, Pummel, ooh, Beast Within, and a Crane Dance. So, some of the, one case, obviously, if anybody watched the Min-Max Games opening for Hometown TCG, there was a lot of duplication within that case, which is unfortunate, but excuse me. I've been seeing a lot of other cases that have not been that way in terms of duplication, which is good. So hopefully we won't have to worry about seeing the same junk. Seeing the Beast Within is already a good sign because that wasn't one of the ones that were seen in that specific box. Got a Katsu, a Route, and a Flick Flack. I really like the white bordered cards. I'm an old Magic the Gathering player. I played when Revised and Unlimited were a thing. Chronicles and all that stuff. I think the white borders look crisp and clean. I also like the white bordered cards in Star Wars and in Star Trek as well, when those TCGs were being run by Decipher way back when, the long ago, and the far, far away. But this is the best card game I've played in a very long time, so I'm hoping this one stays around for quite some time. Crossjet, Red Sink Below, Breakneck Battery, and a Crane Dance. So it'd be nice to see a legendary out of this one box since I only plan on opening the one. If I'm able to get more product, I might do more, but hard to say as this seems really hard to get, so we'll have to see what happens with the next waves. Overpower and Arena's Prayer. But haven't seen too many openings yet. I've only seen what's on YouTube currently. The main thing that I've noticed is that Art of War seems to be the most common of the hits that people are looking for. Springboard Somersaults and a Pedal to the Metal. With Command and Conquer, I've only seen opened on live stream once. The only legendaries I've seen have been Storm Striders and a Teklo Foundry Heart. Haven't seen anything from Welcome to Rathe yet. Dash. And there's our Command and Conquer. Awesome. Good to see. So hopefully that means that this box has a legendary in it. Everyone I've known who's pulled a CNC has gotten one that I personally have watched in person, but obviously variance is a thing. You're not guaranteed to get anything, but we open these to open these. And I pretty much have everything that I want in black border to begin with. I just really like the way white borders look, so I'm probably going to either collect the set. Might grade a couple of them because they just look really cool. Got a Blazing Aether, Life for Life. And kind of go from there. But it depends on the singles, because from what I've been seeing on TCG Player right now, singles prices are all over the place. Art of War is selling for $1 less than the black bordered version of Art of War. There was one Command and Conquer that sold for $35, and then now they're back up to around $70, which is pretty crazy. Got an Alpha Rampage, Stir the Aether Wilds. But I don't know where the prices of these should fit, because right now, with how scarce the product is, it makes sense for, Command and Conquer to stay that high, because it is short printed. I'm not seeing a lot of Command and Conquers being opened on stream or on YouTube currently, or in general. So maybe that is the price it needs to sit at. Maybe it needs to be a lot cheaper. It is a chase card regardless. If you're going to be searching for Command and Conquers right now, if you can get this at a good price, it might be the best way to search for them. But there are still some places who are selling boxes of Arcane Rising for $80. So if you can get a better deal, because you're going to get 12 Majestics out of the box, and we can kind of do the counts at the end, you might. But this is a product for new players. It's not really for collectors, not really for investors, unless you really like the game as much as I do. You're going to be picking up boxes here and there. Take cover. Ooh, and a Kasai. Neat. I lost my train of thought, but no, it's a fun product. I like this. It'll be really cool to see the elemental cards with the white borders on them, depending on the reprints go. I would assume you might see... Oh, wow, that's interesting. I've not actually seen an Art of War and a Command & Conquer open in the same box before, so... Whoa! Lost the camera. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. So this will be a really awesome box if we can get a legendary out of it, like a Tunic, or if we can somehow pull an Enlightened Strike, as people are calling it, which I think is absolutely hilarious. This would be a really awesome box. Saber and a Potion of Strength. But any legendary will do. I'll even take a Scab Skins. Doesn't matter on the price. I just like the way that the white border cards look. And I'm happy they didn't print any Fables. This one does not want to open. In this set, I don't think the Fables need to be reprinted. Not a lot of the Fables, in my opinion, have very good in-game value. They're cool because they're chase cards, and they add value to the sets and people who want to collect things. But besides for like the Eye of Ophidia, in my own honest opinion, I really don't think many of them are playable. Maybe Grandeur of Ella if you really, really, really like Guardian. Battery and Arena's Prayer. So I'd say we're probably halfway through the box now. Doing pretty good. A lot of momentum with what's being opened. Giant mess over here to the side. Like I said, hopefully I'll be able to do a lot more of these in the future. And Remorseless. This is actually a really good box. We're getting all of the really good hits in the Majestic slot, which will always be that card. The second to last card will be your Majestic slot and your Legendary slot. Bravo. Huron's Flight is a Majestic. I haven't seen that in a very long time, so not a great one, but interesting. There's, like as I said before, there should be a piece of crew equipment in here. At least one. From what I've seen from all the boxes being opened, every box has one piece of crew equipment. And there it is. Breeze Rider boots. So, not the one I would like to see. I still actually don't have a black bordered Courage of Blade hold, so that's what I wanted to see. I am not going to complain because this box is really good. All right. Keep going here. Got a Young Bravo. Aether Spindle, take cover. So, pretty pumped for Uprising. I'm going to make a lot of box openings for Uprising. I plan on picking up a case here or there like once every month or so to do some openings. Obviously, I would like to collect the set, get my play sets for constructive play, which I do not have the time to play because of all the kids. But I will be going to an Uprising pre-release because I've already worked out babysitting for it. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm going to go with a couple of friends. We're going to have a good time. Spindle and Ace Pump Assault. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how many Marvels they're going to print. Always interested to see what the Fable is going to be. If there's anything crazy that's going to be planned for the Majestics all over the place. If they're going to add some good generic Majestics, we haven't really seen too many crazy ones, like your Art of War, Lightning Strike, etc. Rooster Runeshant, Towering Titan. But it would be nice to see some new generic Majestics that anybody can basically play in any deck. But I'm also not huge on the competitive scene, so Sigil Solace, Armored Skies. So I really don't have an opinion on anything. I just really like the game. I like the flavor. Looking forward to PvE and what the future of this game brings. My favorite class is Brute, so I would like to see some, like a legendary, or not a legendary, like something Fable for the Brute, but like even like a legendary new piece of Brute equipment would be pretty cool, because the legendary Brute stuff from Monarch was a little underwhelming, to say the least, because it was just Shadow, nothing for the Brute. Misserai. Hey, Tectonic Plating. All right. So there's our case hit, obviously. That's absolutely fantastic to see. It's the first one I've seen open so far. Good hit. I am a big fan of Guardian as well. Brood's my favorite class. Guardian is probably my second favorite, so seeing that's awesome. And I would like to... And once again, I have a really bad camera angle, so I do apologize if my hands get in the way every now and then. I do plan on having this at some point in the future a little bit better. Ooh, Ancestral Empowerment and Aether Conduit. So that it'll be easier for everybody to see. I need a better camera. I'm just using my phone. The microphone probably isn't picking up my voice very well. You can probably hear me breathing. Apologies for that as well. But yeah, Versus Belief, Slogism, Pedal to Metal, and a KO. All right. Whoa. And hopefully I'll also be preventing me from knocking over the camera in the future as well. Don't have a plan on being a content creator. I would like to do so if I actually have the time to actually open product in front of the camera. We'll see where that goes. Zephyr Needle, which that doesn't go there. Zephyr Needle, Towering Titan. Okay, I think we only got like 4 packs left after this, or 3. getting close to the end. I'm not sure, once again, how many Majestics we opened, but we'll go over those counts near the end. We're already past the 15-minute mark for what people normally like for these videos, but hey. My first one, Rhinar, Reckless Rampage, Blessing Deliverance, Savage Feast. Yep, 3 packs left. Yeah, okay, Miss Blossom. Azalea. Disable, Cindering, and Foresight. So I'm assuming we're going to see one more Majestic. I don't know if we hit 11 or not. Null Rune, Life for Life, take cover, and our last pack. And that Tectonic Plating, I believe, does take a Majestic, so we could have been at 11, and that was the 12th technically. So, Braces of Belief, Savage Feast, and a Spellblade Assault. All right, so let's just count here really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And yes, the Tectonic Plating did take that 12th Majestic. So you're getting 12 hits per box, and that's it. All right, hopefully we'll be back with another box sometime in the near future. I don't know when that's going to be, but stay tuned. Give a subscribe if you do want to pay attention to this content, and let me know. Have a great day.